God, check this out, right? Oh, damn, man. Oh, right out in front goes that steel chair getting curled up. No! The leg off the steel post. And he's doing it! The choke slam. Oh, my God! Stoney only. 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 Stoney only.
Only here to talk, only here to save. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. Only here to talk, only here to save. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. I'm asking questions. Where have you been? What you been doing, man? I'm asking questions about the life that you're pursuing, cuz
I'm only here to talk, only here to save.
it's the Stoney Only Talk Radio.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Stoney Only Talk Radio. I'm here with the one that don't crumble, Edge Stone.
What's up, what's up?
Man, how's the trip to Galveston, bro?
Trip to Galveston, not long, real quick trip, real simple. Thankfully, ice storm is done, roads are clear. I don't know how you did with all that stuff, but man, I lost electricity for 3 days. I'm just glad I can get some warmth, some water, and things are getting back to normal. It's been pretty crazy. I don't know how you been.
We had to go house to house. Well, apartment to apartment. Well, here, it was me and my mom. So we had to go down to Ferry Road to my cousins for a little bit. And then we came back. It's just jumping house to house.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But it wasn't too bad. Like, we survived, you know what I'm saying?
Man, do what you gotta do, man. You gotta make it, you gotta make it.
Yes, sir. Alright, how often do you come to Galveston? Or do you even come to Galveston?
I don't really come to Galveston too much. When I do come to Galveston, it's usually to get away. Actually, it's to go to the beach.
Yeah.
And just have myself a beach day, get away, like just get away from the world and just have my own personal days.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the closest I usually come is Texas City for Reality of Wrestling. So yeah, that's usually the closest I get to.
Okay, when you travel around Texas, like what cities and what promotions do you usually visit?
Right now, well, as you see, as recently, went to Sherman, Texas, to Texoma Pro. Got myself a new belt.
Woo!
Yeah, a little pretty, little pet. So of course we got Reality of Wrestling, television champion. Come on, don't forget it. You know it's pretty. You know it's nice. But so I come to Texas City. I go to Sherman, Texas. I do some work up in Dallas. I do some work in San Antonio. All over Texas, my thing, as far as just in Texas. But what I really am doing is, well, making a collection for one.
Yeah.
And then secondly is just putting everything on broadcast as much as possible.
Yeah.
So also taking these guys to Florida and broadcasting them out there.
Really?
And giving guys a chance to see what they got.
Nice.
And I want to see. I really want to get challenged and just take them everywhere I can and broadcast it wherever I can.
That's a lot of weight, though, man.
It gives me, like I said, it gives me a nice little pump before I go out.
Yeah.
Champ.
That's what
champ,
you were doing in
let's
that
go.
picture when you had two belts.
Exactly. I was doing curls, so somebody caught me mid curl.
Okay. All right. Now, when you go to traveling and stuff, is it like the old days where you have to sleep in your car sometimes, or do you like?
I have yet to have a night where I've had to sleep in my car. The worst drive I have had so far, I want to say, is by myself, 12 hours. With a crew, 16 hours.
Golly.
With a crew, back when I first started wrestling, when I was traveling with my school, Wildcat Sports. We went to WrestleCade out in North Carolina.
Yeah.
16 hours with stops, 12 person van.
Y'all couldn't really keep going, huh? You had to keep on making stop.
I'm like, I need to get out this car. Me and one other guy making a trip for 12 hours to Indiana.
Okay.
That was a long trip. And that was straight through. That was driving straight through too.
Y'all just drive over there and stuff like that.
Dude, I will tell you, before I started wrestling, I drove and it was the most annoying thing. It was a headache. Now I'm in this shit for the long haul. You can curse, correct? Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah. I'm in this shit for the long haul.
Fuck the haters.
I'm in this for the long haul, and like the long drives I honestly enjoy the time away. These like when I get to make a trip to go somewhere else, it becomes a vacation for me.
Yeah. It's like an adventure, man, and stuff too.
Every time. If I can leave early and get some extra stops in the middle, yeah. If not, it's business trip and a vacation.
Only here to talk, only here to say. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. Only here to talk, only here to say. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. I'm asking questions.
So now you live in Houston,
Yeah,
right?
yes, sir.
Okay, but your home is Louisiana.
Absolutely. New Orleans. NOLA.
How's the transition going from one place to another?
I will tell you one thing right now. There is a very big difference between New Orleans and Houston. And I'll be honest, my road rage has gone up so much since moving to Houston. I swear. And you can't tell me that everyone here has a valid driver's license with the way some of these people drive. I've never hit my steering wheel. I've never yelled. I've never done this so much. And New Orleans is crowded.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to New Orleans. New Orleans is crowded.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you get down that city, that is bumper to bumper. It is crowded. I swear to God, if my road rage is like half there than it would be here out in Houston. That's probably one of the biggest transitions. But honestly, more than anything, the distance.
Okay.
Everything is like 30 minutes. I'm used to it being like 10, 15. Everything is at minimum 30 minutes or more.
Like Louisiana is like more of a city, but everything like compacted or whatever.
New Orleans itself, yeah, is compact. The main cities in Louisiana they're all compacted. So once you get in the city, you're in the city. You're everywhere you need to go.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like if you live in the city, you honestly could take just a streetcar and just go everywhere you need to go.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how that is. But if I was in Houston, in downtown Houston, I need my car.
Yeah, you're gonna be a sitting duck if you're not
I need my car everywhere out here.
Yeah.
So if someone tells me I can't have my car, I'm going to an Enterprise. I'm getting a rental.
That's why I love the island, man. Galveston is so small. All you need is a bicycle or one of them go karts and the golf carts and shit around here, you know.
Do I look like I can fit in a regular golf cart?
Man, by yourself, maybe.
Oh, I see this. He's like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna be moving slow with all that gold slowing you down.
I'm about to say I got some extra weight here. Hey, I always need a new belt.
I know, I see that. Alright, now growing up in Louisiana, were you ever gang related? If so, I don't care what set. But what did you get out of that experience? If not, what made you want to separate yourself from that lifestyle?
Gang related? Nah, man, I was never near that. Honestly, dude, I came from good parents, good upbringing. Two good parents, great jobs, great everything. Wanted to give me everything I could, but also wanted me to work for everything I ever earned.
Yeah.
I mean, so like no gang relations, nothing like that. Everything was real simple in my life, honestly. But my parents made sure that everything I got was always worked for, it was always earned, and their main goal, I swear to God, and like I don't know if they'll ever admit it. I swear to God, their main goal was to make sure I didn't take anything for granted, no matter what the upbringing was.
Okay.
So I was like, I had a good life.
That's good.
I get it, but honestly, I'll be honest, not good enough.
Yeah,
I want better
see,
for
you did
myself
good in school.
all the time. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say I did good in school.
Well, you got a degree in psychology.
I got my degree.
Okay.
I got my degree. I didn't say I just ran through it. I mean.
Okay, now check this out. Okay, from where and how long did it take, and what were the hurdles you had to go through to finish school?
It took me 4.5 years to get my degree. Nickel State University out in Thibodaux, Louisiana.
Okay.
It was like for the people that follow me on Instagram, you'll see me wearing the sweats like all the time because I swear those are probably my most comfortable sweats, especially in cold weather. They come in handy.
Yeah.
But no, I got my degree in 4.5 years. I changed my degree 3 times. I started out in education, then went to business management, and then really found my niche in psychology because hell, just learning how people tick is amazing.
Yeah.
And then also just like learning why things they are. It's like why things are the way they are. It's just you open up a little bit with it.
Okay.
But no, doing that, everything with that was a good experience. It was real. I'll be honest. First year, I made every mistake I could. I I definitely got put on academic probation. Almost got kicked out. Had to straighten up real quick. Yeah, anybody watching this, you go to college, be prepared. There's a lot of partying. There's a lot of fun stuff. Go to class. Seriously, go to class.
You heard it here first.
Go to class. Take your ass to class. Stay in school.
Alright. Just like that, you gotta study wrestling. What was the most difficult lesson you've learned in the ring? Just like you couldn't just pick it up right away.
Honestly, it's something I'm still dealing with. Controlling my emotions.
Oh yeah?
I do not like getting hit in the face. I'm sorry. Guilty as charged. You hit me in the face, I get pissed off. I get angry.
Do you give the receipt?
Always. You know what? Bring me and Tommy Bolton on this same show. Me and him comparing stories. We'll be going back and forth.
Only here to talk, only here to say, only here to get
We're
praise.
talking about receipts and everything like that. The transition for wrestling. Honestly, it was just like I said, it was controlling my emotions and then controlling my strength. I mean, as you see, it's like there's no weight class in wrestling.
No.
So it's like me versus a guy who is 130 pounds. That's me warming up. Will end up just throwing out of the ring. So.
Gotcha. I'm gonna ask Tommy too.
As Tommy, me and him will go head to head and
Man,
end up laughing about it.
I saw that match. I got the highlights on his video. Man, he fucking fisherman suplexed you.
Dude, Tommy lives up to his name as the Brute.
Yeah.
That kid is strong. That dude is hard headed. That man can be vicious if he wants to be.
Okay.
That man lives up to his name.
Yeah, we had a good little time the other day, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good thing. I'm glad you showed up, brother.
Absolutely.
All right. You wrestle for Wildcat Sports, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought it was by Stevie Ray, but it's from Luke Hawks.
Luke Hawks, yes, sir.
All right. Shout out to Luke Hawks. How different are the Texas fans from the Louisiana fans?
Honestly, it's not much difference. I mean, you got wrestling fans as wrestling fans wherever you go.
Yeah.
And it's I honestly will say it's like fans either like me or they don't like me. But I'll be honest, most of the time they like me. Mm-hmm. But they just honestly, I love that everyone is so into it and they bring the same energy.
Yeah. Like
every time, like dude, I see you at the road shows and stuff like that, being excited and everything and all pumped up. I know you bring your people out there and they have a best time ever and have an awesome time. So it's just like as long as you're around wrestling fans or even people that have never seen wrestling for the first time, they're seeing it for the first time. Mm-hmm. I tell everyone, if you've never seen a live wrestling event, go to a live wrestling event. It flips your mind on anything you ever thought about professional wrestling.
When it comes to Louisiana and Texas, like how about the locker room? Like when it comes to like joint locker rooms, like everybody being cool, or is there beef sometimes?
I mean, it's just like life itself, man. Everything goes back and forth. You got your assholes, you got your cool guys, you got your chill guys, you got your guys that stay to themselves. You got the guys that have been in business so long that they just love telling stories all the time. It's like you got a little bit of everyone, but when you have that, sometimes you have a real shitty locker room where it's like you got guys that just don't want anything to do with anybody else. But then you got those real good locker rooms where everyone just wants everyone to grow. And you got these guys where they're just, it's like, I don't know what you about, I don't really care, but we working together and we gonna do some stuff today.
Like that Brock Lesnar attitude.
Absolutely, dude. This is work. This is my job.
Yeah.
I don't bring anything personal into my stuff. Mm-hmm. Do I like getting hit? No. Time to register and it's time to change up the game.
Yeah.
It's no longer friends. So no.
AJ Styles said that shit too. Like it just pumps him up. When like the wrestler he gets hit, he's like, it's cool.
One of my first matches of my career, I faced a vet and he gave me an uppercut and smacked the piss out of me. And it woke me up and I literally took it and looked at him and smiled. And I was ready to go and I literally just went at him, clotheslining, back elbow and just punching, just lost my stuff. I was like, I didn't even care what was going on. I just started going. So it's just like, yeah. If we gonna brawl, let's brawl. Let's have some fun.
Alright. He has one more question for you. This is my boy. He's like a big supporter and stuff. You probably know him. Well, he goes by No Good Dog Patterson, but he's always at the ROW shows.
Okay.
He's like me and Bryant and him. Like we're always there, but we're not sitting together.
Okay, then I probably recognize him.
Yeah, you'll recognize him if you've seen him. Which pro wrestler inspired you to be a pro wrestler?
I mean, as much as I'll be honest, ever since I moved out of Texas, everybody literally, come on, just continues to say.
How come?
Continues to say that I remind of is The Rock.
Okay.
I mean, he inspired me more than anything. But I mean, there's a combination. You have The Rock. You have Edge himself. You have Randy Orton. Even at that point, John Cena has a little bit in there. Triple H. The entire Attitude Era, really. Booker T himself inspired me to do a good bit of the things that I do.
Shout out Booker T.
I literally have taken a lot of the guys that inspire me and the things that the part of their personalities that I can relate to have literally come out and brought out the best in me. So I'm very happy.
Only here to talk, only here to say, only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. Only here to talk, only here to say, only here to give praise to those.
It's Stone.
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's hit it.
I say what? I'm gonna give you two choices. You pick, and that's it. No explanation, no nothing.
Let's do it.
All right. Dallas Cowboys or the Houston Texans?
Texans.
That's a good answer already.
You never choose Cowboys.
Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hogan?
Oh God, can I not choose Hogan at all? God damn it. Hollywood Hogan, I guess.
Okay.
God damn.
Cash Money Records or No Limit Records?
Goddamn Cash Money. I'm from New Orleans, goddamn it.
Alright, 504. The original Four Horsemen or Evolution?
Evolution.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel, motherfucker. Don't come at me with those. Marvel, motherfucker.
Dead Man or American Badass?
Oh, God damn it. Oh, that's a hard one. The kid in me says American Badass. The wrestler in me says Dead Man.
Alright. Tupac or Biggie?
Ah, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. Tupac.
BSK or The Click?
BSK.
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 Alright. Last question of the gauntlet. The butt naked or the topless bar?
Oh, God. Topless.
He's a gentleman over here. You
Topless, play it
understand that.
safe. Topless, play
You
it safe.
understand that. You know,
Topless, play it
he's
safe.
a gentleman over here.
Topless, play it safe.
Hey, Stone. Got any drugs you want to tell the people?
Guys, tune in to Stoney Only. Tune in to Reality of Wrestling. Tune in to independent wrestling in general. Do not miss out on a great talent for any of these dudes on this circuit, for any of these dudes in this sport. Check me out, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything. Type in my name, Google it, however you want to do it. Ain't that hard. You know how to do it. You can do it with your damn cell phone. Do it. Thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it.
You the man.
Champ, baby. Double champ.
Double champ. Singles champ.
Only here to say, only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. Only here to talk, only here to say, only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. I'm asking questions. Where have you been? What you been doing, man? I'm asking questions about the life that you're pursuing, cuz I'm only here to talk, only here to say. It's the Stoney Only Talk Radio.
Siéntate en WhatsApp.